Audio testing 1 2 3. Audio testing 1 2 3. Audio testing 1 2 3. Okay. Anyway, I just put a plus here. I don't think this is actually useful anymore. I'll just put 1000 plus as basically, unless you hit a new number, it doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway, let's see here. Okay, online, audio testing. I just put a plus here. All right, excellent. I think this audio, same as before, I think I'm gonna add a filter on it, which is 3-band equalizer, and just raise the highs, keep the mids, maybe drop the lows a little bit. Occur before the compressor, I believe. And close. And let's listen to how it sounds. Add a filter on it. It will change 3-band equalizer, and just raise the highs, keep the mids, maybe drop the lows a little bit. Occur before the compressor, I believe. I believe more highs are required. Let's listen to how it sounds. Sounds good. Actually, that sounds good. I'm gonna raise my voice. All right. Everyone line up. Fucking thing lined up. Oh, fuck. Don't drop down. Holy shit, that was scary. Alright, hold on. What the fuck? Sounds good. Actually, that sounds good. I'm gonna raise my voice. Alright. Okay. Everyone line up. Is it good enough? Wait, hold on. Oh, fuck. I don't want to clamp down hard. Okay, there you go. That looks good enough for me. Alright, hold on. What the fuck? Ugh, setup. I'm telling you, setup for recording is a bitch. Yeah? I mean, really you should start streaming now after setup, but I mean, you know what? I'll do that. Fuck it. Nah, I won't do that. You can always trim it later. Anyway, I hate the presentation aspect of it, but I really enjoy everything else about it. I'm not clean the kitchen. Haven't done a kitchen stream in a while. I'm gonna make myself one of my favorite sandwiches I've been really addicted to recently. It's I'm getting fat from this though. Anyway, it's basically tuna melt and one of my favorite sandwiches. It's not a masterpiece of some godly deliciousness. However, that being said, I feel that for the cost, I believe it's one of the best, well, one of my favorite foods that I can eat. I already had this once already today. I don't mind having it again though. I think it's really delicious. It's a tuna sandwich, very simple. I'm gonna go all out luxurious on this one because I want to. To order more cabbage tomorrow. I should probably wash. I should not do this. I should have did this and I had like a. Just put a plate there for sure. God knows that's pretty dirty. But whatever. It's fine. Okay. So. Need lettuce. Relish. It's left outside by mistake. Should have been refrigerated, I think. I didn't say that. This is very preserved. Is this the same relish or? Yeah, it is. Okay. Relish, mustard, line them all up. So all the ingredients are required. This oil from Amazon is very good for salads. I love it. Very delicious. This though is one of the biggest. Like my friend Nobu. Actually, now it's not even mixed in properly. Why is that happening though? Hold on. Yeah, it's like coleslaw. Half coleslaw. I mean, it's coleslaw and onion. Well, this is. I'm getting to the point where I can't even present it anymore because it's all in my head. We take cabbage, cut in quarters. I think a quarter, even less, even an eighth of a cabbage, and a quarter of an onion, and put in a food processor, and add vinegar oil. Add vinegar oil and mayonnaise. I mean, the thing is, tuna melt, or like just, you know, you get this kind of canned tuna, which I think is very healthy. It's just tuna. It's just, you know. Sometimes I use too much mayo though. This Kenji is the one who like tells you to use mayonnaise on everything. I don't think it's that bad. I might omit the egg though. I'm not sure. It's a pain in the ass to fucking crack that open. Anyway. And that's it. Just mayonnaise and I need lettuce too. Lettuce is important. For this, having lettuce is very good. I had to stop drinking beer. I think it's a bad fucking habit, actually. A very bad habit. But it started already and you can't stop. It's too goddamn addictive. Alright. It definitely leads to weight gain. I can tell you that much. I feel bloated after drinking alcohol. Constantly. Anyway, lettuce, which you just tear off. I don't know what people do. Do they tear it off? You can tear it into smaller pieces. I don't know. Makes it more manageable. I did read that for a hamburger and stuff, there's an order in which you bite it in. So I do tend to think the right side's the top, left side's the bottom. I don't know if that makes a difference in the overall taste. And like the mayonnaise being put directly on the bread, I think is important. It's an even spread. And like it will, when you bite from the top, is what you'll taste going through. Too much mustard is no good, just a little bit, so probably better. This doesn't go bad, did it? Absolutely not. Maybe it did. I don't know, it's too, you know what? It's really old. I might as well use it. I have so much relish. Prior to this, I was trying to put dried cucumber. It comes from tzatziki sauce. So I realized, man, that's a pain in the ass. And over time, you just kind of like get rid of that stuff. So I don't use dried cucumber anymore. I just Greek yogurt is amazing though. Oh, it's already open. Whoopsies. I thought it was not open already. Okay. Greek yogurt is amazing, and I love that shit to death. I'm really sleepy, yet I'm still hungry for no reason. Anyway, some relish. Okay, spread it evenly on this side, and put it back in the fridge. Think put too much tuna. I think half a can is better. We'll try it today. It's done. Egg makes it a lot better though, for sure. It does. So I'll put half tuna, half egg. Half tuna, egg. It's not easy to. This is the Japanese one. These are very cheap. It's still 100 yen a piece. For like one can. And Amazon sells it. It's almost an essential, one of the essential foods that Japanese people eat or buy. I won't say eat, but like they use it in everything. I don't know what the hell they use. I think it's great for sandwiches, whatever people use it with. It's excellent. Oh fuck me, pretty fresh tuna, I guess, and I like it a lot. I'm not making these videos. I think people might think I'm some kind of like cooking freak. I'm not a cooking freak, but I enjoy it very much for what it is. I feel like somehow the internet and overall life has really become a large pissing contest. I mean, life is a pissing contest in some way. who has a bigger everything, who has a better everything now, but it's kind of gone a bit too far behind all the anxiety in the world. It's like if you don't get, people are judging at every given turn. And I think, well, that may have been true as long as we've had society. I think the internet, the communication speed has brought that to be has brought to almost a feverish pitch now. You can blame, I believe, I would say it's more like the likes and the view counts that really look. If I was farming views, I don't want to say the word. I want to use the word view, like, yeah, no derogatory term. Just if I wanted to farm views, I'd be so anxious because I'm not measuring up, right? And I'd have to stick with POE videos all the time. But that's so like depressing. At the same time, can't deny that when you see a number on the screen saying, "Wow, 100 people watch it," you get high on that shit. But you realize, holy shit, that's a number that Google just publishes to you, right? I mean, you trust it, but you know your brain is you're getting dopamine hits by a number that a company is feeding you on a screen. That's insane. It's actually kind of insane because the reason why is that it can be artificially inflated, either through whether they do it on purpose or whether it's just an honest accident or whether it's a social experiment. The thing that drives all the dopamine hit, the holy fuck people are watching, is actually an arbitrary integer on the screen, which can be bugged in many ways, can be manipulated. Point being is that Google has a lot more power than I would originally have thought. I was wondering, why did the video in which I was just doing some random shit in PoE2, why did it get so many views all of a sudden? You know, it's like, it's not like I did anything weird or special. I don't think so, at least. I tried to find, maybe because I was being more like random or something. But really, it's not that. When you look at it, browse, it was suggested to people. AKA YouTube brought the people to me. And people might have stayed, well, not because the content was actually that good, because, well, when you think other people are watching the same thing, no one wants to go to a concert where there's only one person watching. It's sad and lonely. And that's why people don't ever get started on streaming, because they're afraid. I was afraid too, that you will start presenting a show and no one cared to come watch. And it is terrifying. But over time, as all things, people get used to everything, you know, like everything, including the zero view counts. And once you face that demon head on, that you're okay with the zero view counts. You know, the thing is, big streamers, they'll never get zero, right? They'll be like panicking when they see 100 because they're used to 1,000. And then a 10,000 guy will be panicking when he sees 100 because he's used to 10,000. It's all relative scale, isn't it? So, it's weird. It's kind of weird to me, actually. Anyway. Thing is, the general overall sentiment is just not be afraid of what you're supposed to do, as long as you're trying to do something in the best way that you can. That is all that we could really ask from people, I think. You know, too many supposed to's and people will freeze up. It's no fun anymore. That's pretty good. Okay, there's some dill in there. That's actually more distressing. Why was there dill in there? I have no idea. Anyway, I tried this without this part of it, and it wasn't the same. The cabbage, the onion, tuna melt, I think really needs onion, and even cabbage, and then vinegar and oil. This is like a salad dressing anyway, right? So, the trick that Noble was teaching me was that if you have That's good. This is so good. If you like I love vinegar. So it's so good to me. Vinegar is amazing. It preserves food that's soaked in it. And like as long as your thing has sour, sweet, sour and sweet, right? And some kind of umami. Well, fish has plenty of umami, right? You have umami in the fish and eggs. I think maybe that's fatty texture. I think eggs are more like textured and fatty, huh? Sour, sweet from the onion for sure. I put sugar in there as well. Texture from the lettuce, and just that's it. This is my favorite kind of sandwich. And actually, I don't like how it just drips on the side. I don't know how you prevent that. Can it? No, with sharpen my knife. I don't know if it can cut through clean. It's not easy to cut through clean sometimes. I don't want to cut through the knife either. The plate, sorry. I'll be very careful. Not use force. That's not a good idea, is it? Anyway, like one cut only. There's a glass will, I think, could cut by knives, of course. But anyway, there we go. That was kind of clean, and it was a very delicious sandwich. Oh my god! I'm sorry. I make these noises because. Oh my god! It's so good. I can talk. I don't know, man. Oh man, it's so good. I need to buy cabbage tomorrow. Cabbage is interesting. It's really tough. Like, when you put it in a food processor and it becomes little itty bits, or even coleslaw, which is like finely diced, I think, or sliced. I'm not quite sure. It's like these little it's very stringy, right, for coleslaw. It's very delicious, you know? But not by itself. You have to add vinegar and oil. Vinegar and oil. Every salad dressing must be vinegar oil based. I mean, almost, right? I mean, yeah, matter of fact, some people, I never knew this, actually. And my dad doesn't even cook anything. He's never made a sandwich. My parents gave me fucking, not to complain, but with their financial status, they gave me fucking like ham in a fucking sandwich. I would never give my kids ham. It's processed fucking meat. Take the fucking time in the morning to make a proper sandwich. There's like unprocessed anger towards my parents. You're absolutely right. It is to the point to unhealthy levels, I believe. But I don't do with it. At least I admit that it's there. You think, why be angry, right? They supplied all the education. Yes. What's more important though, education or the feeling that they'll always be there for you, no matter what? Tell me. You tell me. And anyway, it was a very delicious sandwich. Finished watching Lost in Translation. It's 2003. It's a wonderful movie. I have to tell you, there is just something about that movie. You asked me what's so good about it, and I could not give you one answer. I don't know. It's just that fucking good. And I don't want to use the word good or bad because those are values. You think like IMDb again, it's one of those rat races again. The climb to be the best number one, money, best number one. Oh, I can't stand it anymore. Humanity is lost in this, you know? Maybe some things don't have a score, but they're just what they are, you know? Kind of like Galen alluded to. Everything has to be numerically assigned a value because we as humans need hierarchies, right? It's hard though. You think of the sandwich, piece of shit, right? But you see like big famous chef with big famous hotel with big famous sauces and big famous fancy names for bread, and you start saliva starts dripping out, right? I don't know. I don't think I had good sandwiches like this before. Like it's different. It's very delicious, and it can be even better if I thought about it harder. But I don't have to. It's good enough for me right now. And what I'm just trying to say is, we really don't have the ability to judge anything, but we are misled a lot by the presentation of something as for what it actually is. And in this day and age, I think in a digital age, the score values that are given in terms of reviews and all that jazz is really very confusing. And then you have it now, the problem they created that is computing, too much information. Now you have AI to sort through. It's funny, they create the problem and then they solve it. And AI, you go with Amazon's choice. In the end, it's all that really matters. Really, I mean, you know, I've not been disappointed by any of those recommendations. That could be the case that I forgot what a good sandwich tastes like. It's possible. I mean, if I was served this in a restaurant, I may be very angry, expecting more. So taste is very complicated. When you go in with very high expectations, it changes your taste, I believe. Oh. But cheese in this would be even better. Man, I don't have cheese right now. Oh, I saw that right now. It's fantastic. Oh my God. Definitely half can of tuna. No question. There's too much tuna before. One can's way too much. That's what I thought. That's too good. I'm gonna stop using this thing. Too many fries these days. Got really hooked on frying frozen French fries. It's too delicious. Now I gotta stop. Because French fries leads to beer. Then beer leads to more beer. And before you know it, it's like 3 beers and like two sets of French fries in here. It's way too many calories. It's really bad for me. I mean, I shouldn't do this, but I'll tell you, there was a bag of French fries in the fridge, in the freezer. I even ordered more. Beer batter, they called it on Amazon. Lost in Translation was shot informally, it seems. I said done in less than 1 month. A lot of things improvised. Bill Murray, not even given a contract, informally paid. Right? Not contract, right? So, if he didn't show up for Tokyo for the filming, can't do anything about that. But he did. To me, why Lost in Translation is so good is because it's truly a filmmaker's. She wanted to make this, Sofia Coppola. There's no financial reason to do it. It was a loss to her, I think, at the beginning. I think she was putting down a lot of her own money to make the movie. And she secured the rights. No? She sold the rights to the movie after it was made. It's very unusual. I just wanted to make this movie, you know? And it shows. It shows. It's a wonderful story, and captures the essence of something. The way Charlotte and it's Bob Harris, right? Charlotte and Bob, two characters, how they seemingly both lost, and well, Bob being on a downward slope of his life, and Charlotte on the uphill, but they're both kind of lost and not sure what they're really doing anymore. And they meet and they share this bond, mutual attraction. It's a wonderful story. And the greatness of the film is in the details, in the small things, in the way it's shot. It's just so good. And there's criticisms about, not that it's racist, but like it depicts Japanese as less than people, or less than humans, something like that. I see where it's coming from. They're kind of like weirdos in the movie, huh? I don't speak much. I don't have any. But you know what? It's kind of accurate. I'm not joking. It's kind of accurate. You have to dive deep, usually, with a Japanese person to find their humanity. They got layers. That's why their service industries are so special. They have a word for it in Japanese too. It's called omote. Omote to ura ne. Omote. The front-facing side of you, the face you present to the public, and ura was all the interesting stuff is in the ura ne. Ura is the behind the scenes, right? What really goes on in what they're thinking. Wow, that was a good sandwich. That was a very good sandwich. Oh my goodness, that was a good sandwich. Oh, my favorite. And I want to make more food. You know, it's just I get these dopamine hits from eating this food. Yabai-jan. No. I'm not sure if it's a good or bad thing anymore. Because when I have free time, honestly, usually making food is one of the most favorite activities I have right now. It's very strange. I'll tell you that much. And by the way, I once heard ex-wife's father saying, "Do not go into the kitchen. A man should not enter the kitchen." Wow. I don't know. That's some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. What the fuck do you mean by that? I'm sorry. I think that's some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. What? Is that because, maybe I'm looking the wrong way. Are you saying don't interfere with what a household's wife is doing in the kitchen? I don't understand that thinking. What do you mean a man should enter the kitchen? Why not? I don't know. Like, is it the thing that the man just sits in the fucking kitchen and just waits for the... I mean, it's okay. That's fine too. Maybe that's... I'm trying to see it both ways, you know? I don't know. Who cares? Shouldn't... These words shouldn't even be around like this. Whatever naturally flows. Since it was his house, I never entered the kitchen then. Still. How would you ever enjoy the joys of cooking if you never entered the kitchen? How would you ever learn? I don't know. You can't just read it in books. Touching the ingredients with your own hands, smelling them, like meeting. Interesting. I mean, it smells like shit on its own, but when you mix this in, I learned today. They call it kairi. If you have meeting, shoyu, ryorizake, and sugar. Fourth, I don't have it here. They call it kairi. I don't know why. I'll look it up later. But Nobu taught me what to use. He didn't tell me to use this one. But he did say, at a base, when you're making soup for udon, you make vegetable broth. You just put a lot of vegetables in and cook it. But you gotta add mirin and shoyu. And he's right. These two things are like so godly together. I don't know why. Okay? Like, these two fuckers And yeah, I think this makes a difference too. Though I'm not entirely sure. It's supposed to get, according to the label, it says 肉や魚の臭み消し. I know, and then に崩れ防止. I think this is preventing something bad from happening. This, the ingredients say some kind of vinegar. It's basically is it sanzo chomirio, which is basically some kind of vinegar seasoning. Kome alcohol shokushiyo. Kome koji. What is that? Alcohol again. Mizu ame shokushiyo. Rice, alcohol, salt, something with rice again, alcohol again, with mizu ame is what? It's like syrup, I would think, and salt. Quinsan. I don't know what I just know that meaning is everywhere, every fucking where. Yeah, and it's different from soup. This is actual vinegar. It's rice vinegar. I'm not sure though. Yeah, vinegar. Corn alcohol. This is just more straight up vinegar. This is rice vinegar. I don't really know actually. Anyway, idea being that, and I've stopped. I used to think I needed a lot of olive oil. I almost never use this stuff anymore. I mean, I made tomato sauce pasta the other day, and I did use a little bit of this as the end, like Nobu taught me again. I think he's right. You would never use this premium oil to cook things in. It's a waste. I have this really good oil. I don't know where. I think it was from Amazon. Nissin Saradayu. I love it when you say when you have one ingredient. It's always the best, huh? It's pure, right? Shokuyo nataneyu. Don't know what nataneyu is. This is some kind of, I have no fucking clue. But whatever it is, it's very clean oil. It's like there's no taste, and so I think it's perfect for frying, honestly. And it's very cheap, you know. I like a lot. I will say this: I want to eat this tomato tomorrow. I don't remind myself these tomatoes are so fucking good. They're locally grown here in Okinawa. They're really fucking good. I had one the other day. I realized the trick with tomatoes is that they got the green shit inside. You gotta just pluck that shit out. I feel like tomatoes are more like a fruit than they are a vegetable. Anyway, these are really good tomatoes. I don't know how to. Well, what did I eat them with? I don't remember anymore. It was a salad. I make a salad. Speaking of which. Yeah, this is gonna expire, this yogurt. So what I do like to do for salads, especially, I think this is one of the most important ingredients, is to make your own Greek yogurt, which I just do by using these. I love this yogurt in Japan called Megumi. The other rival brand is called Bulgaria. It's a Bulgaria is the more popular one, but this tastes way better. It's fattier, it's creamier, and as far as I can tell, they're not cheating. Like it would matter anyway, right? What does it say? Yogurt. Okay, I mean I can't read that fucking. It's hard to read that shit. But one thing I didn't like about Bulgaria was that they started using Disney. Like, I don't like it when companies do this, right? Like, I won't buy this again. I don't like this. I mean, I liked Winnie the Pooh when I was growing up. But if you ask me, what goes through my mind is when I see that Disney character, what I see is companies getting desperate, and they'll take on whatever sponsor they can get, and Disney is going to infect your fucking brain with their characters so that you will get excited going to Disneyland. I think Disneyland is very opinionated about this. I think it's stupid. Not want my kid. I mean, my kids clamor for it. Whatever. I'm not even involved in their life anymore, so it doesn't matter. But I mean, like, they have a good time. It's fine. It's just the lineups are insane. You know, at Disneyland, they're just insane. It's a tourist trap. What is so? Oh no! Did I already open this? Oh fuck! I already opened it. Oh, okay. Still okay. Anyway, so yeah. Come on. Come on. I know there must be a way. I don't know what it is. It's stuck. Oh, come on, man. Okay, that was dumb. The spoon's very, very stuck. What are we doing now? Very stuck spoon. Anyway. I won't even use it. It's too dirty. Anyway. Alright, that's I do believe that's all you need to do to make Greek yogurt, which is just, when they call it Greek yogurt, it's just basically, I think it's just there's a whey, W-H-E-Y, in yogurt, which is like a liquid. Milk, proteins, I have no fucking clue. But if you remove it just by letting it sit overnight, the yogurt gets dry and thick, and it becomes amazing in salads. The thing about salads, I realize, is that crispier is better. Like, the worst kind of salad is one that has a very soggy texture to it, for whatever reason. And I think generally speaking, no one likes soggy. And so when if you put like yogurt the way it is now into a salad, it's too much water. But you let it drain like that overnight, dump the whey. I don't use it. It's just, people use it to make ricotta cheese. But I don't know, whatever. I don't need it. Don't use it. You put it in salads. It's great. I mean, it's that easy. You know, I love easy cooking. You know, that doesn't require like microscope. Well, it all depends. I'm getting kind of particular about the eggs, which I'm really a fan of using these kind of, this Japanese, my wife bought this. It's really good for eggs. It's so good for eggs. I every morning I have to use it for eggs. Where's the honey? Here it is. Where's the honey we get here in Japan? It's from New Zealand though. Anyway, because I can never get all the yogurt out clean, so I'll just put some honey in it and eat the last part of it. Try not to use sugar, white sugar if possible, simply because it's highly processed. So, it's very good. Oishii. Oishii that. It's good. Oishii. You know it's good because ants will go after your honey. They will. Leave that shit open, they'll march towards it like furiously. And they'll march towards sugar as well. So, energy stores. And I didn't know this though, but did you know, I saw this in the movie Equalizer 2, a bag of flour here, if you just slap the whole fucking thing in the air, like it's powder, but if it's sent into the air, it becomes dust. It floats and flies in the air. And apparently it's very dangerous because it actually becomes an incendiary. Like it ignites on any kind of spark, or like, you know, it will ignite and blow up. And there's a scene in Equalizer 2 where, you know, he kills someone like that. He knows the guy was going to use like a grenade or whatever, So he just slaps all this flour in the air, and when the guy tries to blow up a grenade, it explodes the whole building, in a way. It's pretty interesting, I thought, and it makes sense because it's a lot of energy, isn't it, in flour and carbohydrates. That's how we get energy and stuff. Anyway, I love the marine stuff so much that I bought this massive fucking like from Amazon. It's very cost effective. I think this never goes bad. And yeah. Oh, I gotta clean up my fucking kitchen counter. It's so dirty, isn't it? But you know what's so shitty about cleaning is that it's an endless job. It's like you do it. I mean, I'm not gonna say that about everything, but like, it truly feels like it's just never-ending cleaning. You know, it's always things spiraling towards chaos at any given time. Very annoying. Try not to use detergent anymore. Unless the oil is being used, there's no need for it. Just stick with water. I should clean. I don't have space for all these. This beer. There's a beer here. Anyway, sitting here is one of my favorite places to be in a house, and you know, it's just this is where I gather my thoughts a lot. You know, I calm down here. Otherwise, I get anxious. Just being in the kitchen and just doing random shit. It doesn't. The thing is, the most important thing is to forget that someone is judging you every step of the way. Did you wipe it properly? Did you crumple up the paper towel too much? Just forget about all that. Do it where, as long as you don't burn the kitchen down. You know, as long as you don't make fatal mistakes, it's all okay. And over time, it will naturally occur to you what is the best way to do something, and with some guidance, of course. And that's how that's what computers are, right? I mean, when I use a computer, that's how I feel. No one's watching over my shoulder saying, you gotta do this or do it that way. Well, actually, I'll consider myself almost really good at it, so. But there are times I don't know how to use Discord. I'll ask my friend. I don't know. I don't use it that often. Now I do, though. But, through the process of just letting your mind wander, sometimes you have these eureka moments. You discover amazing shit that wasn't there in the first place. I gotta stop drinking alcohol. Like after I'm done with this set of beers that I ordered, I'll try not to order them again. It's just, it fucks with your mind, and it's very addictive. And if I describe coffee to my friend as, if you have 100 units of energy in one day, you don't drink it, it'll be a natural curve. Coffee just makes it so that this moment is going to be higher, but it's going to borrow that from the future. Okay, so it's like, in my mind, coffee is like borrowing from the day's future. You'll have to pay for it later in the day when you've collapsed from working so hard. And so, beer is like borrowing happiness in the future. You will pay the shitty feeling later on. Stop doing that shit. It's poison. I think alcohol just can't do it. Shouldn't do it. Let's minimize it for sure. And coffee too. Should both be minimized. I think. For me at least. I don't want to use the word should. I don't want to drink that stuff. I lose clarity in my mind. All things in moderation. Hard part with alcohol, it's very hard to keep moderation. Okay. Oh. This thing gets so filthy so quickly. I don't like it. Anyway. Yeah, standing water is by far the worst offender in the kitchen. No doubt. Stop doing it again. It smells like standing water is the worst offender. I mean, it makes sense, right? But I feel like naturally as an instinct, we just like, okay, I don't want to do the dishes. I just dump the dish into water and just soak it in water. It is the worst thing to do. The best thing to do is after you're done with one dish, you rinse it off and just toss it and dry it. Like you wash it immediately, one by one. If you can just make a habit of that, the sink will not build up. That is very hard though. It requires a lot of presence of mind. You have to just not be lazy. It's very difficult though. It's very difficult. The impulsive thing is to just say fuck it and just toss it in the sink because you have room and let it sit there and I'll do it later. And yet if you do it right now, when you rinse the utensil or pan, when it is hot, when it's just fresh, the thing comes right off and you can wash it within seconds. But instead we prefer to just toss it in, wait till it dries, and then it becomes literally 10 times harder. It takes 10 times, if not more, longer to clean it. Because now whatever's on the fucking thing is like this, it's dried, and now you have to like use friction to get rid of it. Whereas whatever the fuck it was before, you just rinse it right away and toss it really quick. It takes you about 2 seconds. It's just we can't even bother to do the 2 seconds. That is how we are. It's really weird. I don't know. Or is it just me? I don't know. Is it just me? And everyone else is not like this? I don't think so. I've seen those pictures in movies and shots where they have all these dishes piled up. It looks horrendous. Like, it's depressing. Like, who the fuck's gonna do that, right? But anyway. Oh wait, I gotta stop this. Hold on. I have this wonderful fucking machine that takes care of nama gomi. I don't know how to say it anymore. Nama gomi. Fuck it. Like, how do you say it in English? I don't know how to say it in English anymore. Nama gomi. The actual biological waste from food. How the fuck do you even say that in English anymore? What the hell? Forgetting. I don't even know. Nama gomi nante, you know. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious. Huh? Oh. This is I use this for pasta fryer. That's 2 times now. I've let cucumber sit there and have it just basically expire on me. I'll never have to buy cucumber again. All right. Good enough. I think. Now, for my little guilty pleasure for tomorrow morning, what I love doing, ouch, head, is, that's the one. I love, I'm gonna change the oil one day. So many pots and pans everywhere. Hold on, I'm with the fire over here. I don't want the fire being there. Looks evil, the fryer. So black. Okay. Ah, that's dirty. Oh, fuck, that's dirty. Okay. Alright, so just dry pan and heat. And now I have to conclude this coffee isn't that great of a taste. It doesn't taste that great. I think Starbucks makes way better coffee, but it's cheap. I don't even know if it's cheap. I think it's cheap. It's three. Do three on medium low, I believe, is probably better. 3 of these. I do like roasting them in the morning and at night. It's very soothing. The smell of roasting coffee beans is just really nice. It's very relaxing. What the fuck? Where's the garbage? Whatever. Okay. There you go. Now we want to know how to do the flippity flip trick, huh? The flip trick. Like that, eh? Things like that. You push forward and like kind of pull it back. I think it kind of goes up the wall and flips over. Kind of? Anyway. Yeah. I could like kind of go into like a curve like this or something like that. Yeah, it's good. All right, very nice. Smoke. Oh, I always think you need to turn the heater, the ventilation to like strong. And you hear the pop. They supposedly pop twice. I think I turn it low here because it's very easy to get these beans overburnt. Now today I want to try to make it more a darker roast because yeah, just because. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like they're popping, right? Popcorn. Yeah? It's kind of cool. That's where how smoke comes out. It smells amazing. When I first smelled it, I was like, this is so addictive. Like, I couldn't stop sniffing it. It's not like, I'm not saying out of me now. It'll just never be even in a frying pan. I think it's almost impossible. But that's not the point. The point is, it's okay. The chaff or chafe, I think the outer skin, I believe needs to be removed. Cause, yeah. I'm overdoing it, obviously, but still hot. Yeah. Okay, now I think it's not popping anymore, so I think it's done. Like it's done. It's just yeah, done. Don't have my sieve up here. Oh yeah, it's already used up. Okay. Woo! There it is. And it's, the chafe comes off, huh? And I go outside. I go out on my balcony and I just blow on it, like with my just blow on it, and the chafe just flies away. I didn't touch it. It's really hot. But and that smell. Oh, it smells nice. Like it's kind of like, it's not burnt. It's like it's roasted. It's a very earth type of smell. Cannot explain, but it's wonderful. It's like I don't know what makes it so wonderful. I do not understand myself. It's just oh, it smells so good. I mean, this is almost sometimes just as good as the coffee itself. Sometimes, you know, just the smell of it is just wow. Oh my god, it's really good. I don't know what it is. You have to do it yourself, though. It's not like you smell it it's one of those, like, you know, semi-elitist things where, like, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, it's kind of cool. I mean, you can do it in your own house, right? Like, anyone can do this. Today is pretty even, honestly, compared to my other, like, attempts. It's not bad. And I just remove the chafe. And then, in theory, they should be very fresh and good coffee beans. However, the way I make them, they don't taste that good. At the same time, I don't want to drink the other bag stuff or whatever. I don't know why. You get like kind of like an ego to it or something, and just want to drink the damn thing, like your own thing. And it's kind of fun, no joke. Anyway, chafe. Chafe? I don't know what that word really is. Chafing. Chafe.